Good evening and welcome back to our Nothing's Happened. Okay, so Montreal beat Calgary 38-20. It's kind of good thing I made my picks after they started the game. Otherwise, I would have picked Calgary and I would have taken the loss. So that's probably the only game I'm gonna end up missing. Right now, BC's up 13-9 on Toronto. Hopefully they actually win. And that'll depend on whether Nathan Rourke is starting tonight. So there'll be a final of that game in a little, about an hour and a half, roughly. Let's see. Okay, the Jays won 4-2. Except the Crankies also beat the Orioles. So, zero-sum game there is still tied. Although Toronto's got the tiebreaker. Seeing as how they both made the playoffs, I miss the days of the one-game playoff. Back when there was an East Division and a West Division and no wild card. The only way you could settle the division if there was tight is if there was a one-game playoff. Or even if we go back a few years further to the 50s. The best of 3 playoff. Yeah, like the infamous one in 51, the Dodgers and the Giants. Bobby Thompson shot her around the world. Yeah. The one-game playoff has gone away with a dodo bird, unfortunately. And I think that's one of the best strengths of this season. Unfortunately. Let's say if the Jays and the Yankees end up... Yeah, okay, you know you're going to make the playoffs. Why hold a tiebreaker? Why use the tiebreaker and just make them play a one-game playoff anyways? Why give somebody the title based on head-to-head? Shows how much I missed the one-game playoff. Almost had one in '93. Yeah, the Giants and the Braves came down to the last day of the season, and they both had over. That's just probably why we have the wild card in the first place, probably. Both had like 103 wins going into the last day. Braves won, then Giants lost. So that one-game playoff was avoided. And as I said, that's probably how the one-game playoff... That's probably how the wild card came about. Anyways, I think I've ranted long enough. Probably. In the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.